Holy crap!
So what I'm doing is I'm going to be shooting a YouTube video on how to catch steelhead, right? And I'm going to make up, I'm going to show everybody kind of like if you want to get into steelhead fishing, how you make up a spinner, your own bait, how you make spawn sacs, and then a few other baits that we're going to do, and then I'm going to go out fishing and try to catch some fish for part of the video. But I figured since you guys showed up, we can have you in the video since you're here. So let me grab some stuff and I'll show you how to tie up some spinners. It'll be cool. Okay, cool. So this is really cool. So I had these guys stop by. Now I know Junior, I don't know you. What's your name?
Mitchell.
Hey Mitchell, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by. Junior, what's up buddy? And you are? Jaden, how's it going? So these guys just happen to stop by. They like going fishing in the local ponds and stuff. And I asked them if they want to be part of the video. So because I'm actually doing a how-to steelhead fish and I'm making some spinners right now. So for all you guys that want to get into steelhead fishing, that's probably why you're watching this video. And I'm going to cover 3 or 4 really simple basic things that are really important for catching steelhead. Now, probably the most important things that most guys use are spawn, right? And I'll show you that a little bit later, how to tie spawn. Now, these are actual eggs that are frozen in a bag. They're gonna unthaw, and you can tie these into spawn sacks and you fish them under a float, or you can bounce them on the bottom. But spawn works really, really good for catching fish. The problem is not everybody can get spawn, right? You have to catch a fish, get the eggs out of the fish to have the eggs. So let's say you don't have the eggs. The other thing you can use are beads. So these are a bunch of beads that you have here. You see these? A bunch of beads. They look like eggs, and we'll show you how to peg them under. You put them up on your line, you peg it on your line about 1 inch or 2 above a hook. You fish it under a bobber. Beads work really good. The other thing that works really, really well for steelhead fishing is if you can get a bunch of like crappie tube jigs. Now this is probably going to be the easiest thing for you guys. You can get a whole bunch of different types, but usually like the white works really good, or like the pink and white. And you just get like a little jig head like you're crappie fishing, okay? And then you put a wax worm or 2 on it and you fish that under a float. That is deadly. Brown trout and steelhead love these little tubes big time. But one of my favorite things to do for catching steelhead now in the spring and in the fall, and these spinners work great. They work for everything. So I'm going to show you actually how to tie a spinner. Now, like I can't even talk. What I mentioned to you is I like using really good sharp hooks, right? That's really important, and you may not be able to buy the really good expensive ones, but I've found like that's what I like to use, and these are called Gamakatsus, and they're a number 4 or number 6 EWG, right? So here's how you start off by making them. Come on over here, Junior. I want you to come right here so you can see how I do this, right? All right, so I'm going to show you how to tie a spinner now. A spinner is real simple. See how you have this long little metal piece here? This is what your spinner is all going to lay on. So you're going to start by grabbing a little metal bead here, and then I use it. You can use a regular metal clevis or you can use a plastic clevis. I like these because this is an interchangeable one. I can change the different color blades, the different size blades on it. I'll show you that in a second. So the first thing you do is you put 1 bead on your clevis and then your second bead, okay? And then you're going to put a weight on. Now, I told you before that the weight, if you're fishing shallow water, you can use maybe half the size weight, or if you're fishing deep water, a bigger river, you can use a bigger weight. So you've got your bead, your clevis, your bead, your weight. Now you're going to go with 2 beads behind it, 2 plastic beads or glass beads, whatever you want to use. Right? So I've got that ready to rock, and now what I'm going to do, I've got my hook in here. Now this is not really the best kind of vise that you want to use because it moves around a lot. You really want a permanent vise, but because we're here, we're just going to make do with this vise. This will work. It'll move around a little bit, but watch what I do. I run that wire into the hook, and I'm going to leave about a 1/4 inch of a gap here to wrap it around, because you need a little bit of slack here in order to make that spinner spin. If it's real tight like this, it won't spin. So you have to have a little bit of a gap. So I'm going to take my index finger, I'm going to grab just a regular pliers. If you have a round wire bending pliers, that'll work a little bit better, but watch how I wrap it all the way around. I'm going to use my index finger and kind of push this back through here. And I'm going to pull it and wrap it around. Now this is kind of a rush job, and it doesn't look the greatest, I can tell you that right now, but we're just going to make do. It doesn't have to be fancy, guys. All you got to do is get it wrapped around one time or 3/4 of a time. We're going to open that up. We're just going to kind of straighten that out. See, there you go. Now we're going to cut off this excess piece right here. Now you always kind of got to watch your eyes when you cut this stuff off, so I'm going to point that down there. Now see how there's a little bit of room in there, right? See how that it's a little. Now you're going to grab whatever color blade you want, right? You can use silver, gold, copper. I like gold. Hard to beat gold. I'm going to put that on. Now watch. See how that spins around like that? There you go. That's a spinner. That right there, this little spinner, will catch me fish all year round. Alright, we're going to be pulling up to the Root River right now, and what I'm going to do is just kind of take a quick drive through and see how many guys are fishing all these holes. Try to pick a hole where there's not too many guys. I mean, this is a river where you will be sharing your holes with other fishermen, just as a heads up. I mean, it gets a lot of fishing pressure. That's the downside, but the good side is there's usually a lot of fish in it. So, you know, with the pressure comes a lot of fish. So I'm cruising. I can see there's a lot of guys already parked in here fishing along here, but this hole looks pretty good back here. There's no one in it. We'll see. Alright, just pulling up to the first spot. I actually got to get all rigged up. Got to tie a leader on. And I'm just going to run and gun. I'm going to fish every spot for maybe 5 or 10 minutes and then just keep moving. The goal is one fish landed. Let's go. Alright, first drift snagged up. What does that mean? I'm fishing too deep. Also means I need another hook. New hook tie. I'm moving. All right, guys, I'm hooked up. I am hooked up. No, I'm good. Thanks, dude. Hell yeah, I just wanted one fish. Nice little brownie. Just moved to a new spot. Got hooked up on like my 8th cast here. Nice little brownie. There he is, little brown. Get him unhooked. On that little pink spawn bag. There you go. Fish number 1. Root River Special. This is right where I grew up. I used to guide here 20 years ago as a fishing guide. That's a clipped fish. That's a sea farallon. I'm gonna get him back. On the board, boys. Yes, hooked up. We are hooked up. Just missed one a little while ago. I caught that first small one. Second spot I've been to. It's so cool. This is right where I grew up. Some big browns in here, big steelhead right now. I'm fighting like a brown. Maybe a steelhead, we'll see. Oh snap, I think we got a steel on here. Boys upriver are hooked up. Check it out, they're hooked up there. Nice. I'm hooked up right here. Let's go. Snap. Gotta do a little Instagram post. You guys are going on Instagram. Oh yeah, I got the Iowa lens glasses hooked up. Check it out. Those boys over there, they're hooked up, fighting a big brown. Shooting a YouTube video right now. Let's go! A little steelhead. Take him. Yeah, boys. Nice work. I got mine. They got theirs. That's what I'm talking about right there. Coming down here where I grew up in Racine, went to high school here. Started guiding here when I was really young, 18, 19 years old, and you know, I don't normally fish this river a lot just because it gets a lot of fishing pressure. It's a Monday afternoon. I just thought I'd come down for a couple of hours and I don't know, catch some steelhead, show you what it's all about. On the board, on the board. And there he is, guys. Steelhead, public fishing. Look at those blue eyes. Isn't that awesome? Gonna get that guy back. Holy crap, very next drift. I'm hooked up again, I'm hooked up again, next drift. Heck yeah. Heck yeah, boys. Oh man, I'm struggling with the camera, so bear with me, guys. Alright guys, got to do a little shout out for the Instagram page. Doing a YouTube video and we are hooked up again, guys. On the the lamaglass. Look at this, nice brown, another nice big brown. Been here about an hour. This is my fourth fish. Let's go. Gotta take a day off and go fun fishing, boys. Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about, a little bit of biscuits and gravy, boys. Look at that, guys. Shore fishing here on the Root River. Spawn bags, float rods, sea forellins. Don't get a whole lot better than that on a Monday afternoon. Yes. So I'm trying to shoot this entire video on a GoPro, just to show you guys you don't need a lot of expensive camera equipment, but there she is. Beautiful, beautiful brown. And there she goes. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Got a Monday afternoon off, shooting a YouTube video. Oh, out of breath. I love it. Good one. Hell yeah, boy. Sure, I don't care if you want to help me out. I'll take a little help. Never hurts from a fellow fisherman. Get a little help. This is cool. I just met this guy on Instagram yesterday and was chatting with him. What's your name? Put that down. Thank you. All right, jump over the rod. There you go, guys. Look at that. Is that sweet or what? Another brown, all beat up though. Post spawn in here feeding. I'm gonna get this one back right away. All beat up. All right, guys. Number 4, beautiful brown. Look at the colors. Spawned out, long fish. That's what you get, a mix of browns and steelhead. Whoa! There she goes. Damn, this has been awesome. Snap! We are hooked up again. Let's go! Man, it's loaded with brown. A lot of brown. Came down here looking for some steelhead, and it's loaded with brown trout. You get down here at the Root River though, you get a lot of mix of browns and steel. We are so spoiled here with our Great Lakes browns and steelhead, one of the best fisheries in the world. I'm not even gonna net him. I'm just gonna grab this guy because he's not that big. Just tail grab him. Tail grab him, unhook him. Look at that chrome. These are sea forellin browns. See how they're clipped there? They have a fin clip right there. That's a sea forellin, that's a female right there, spawned out. Get her back. This has been crazy. This is awesome for a Monday afternoon coming down here. I'm in heaven right now. Pow, pow, pow. All right, guys, so I'm just showing up. I just met my man Adam here. Say what's up, Adam.
How's it going?
We got a bead on the ground here.
Yeah, my bead bag was open.
Let's pick that up. That's yours.
They ended up everywhere, so someone's gonna get lucky.
Oh, you got beads all over the place. So I'm gonna just show you what we're gonna try to do today real quickly. We only have a couple hours. We're gonna try to swing some spinners here. I've got a bead rig hooked up here, a bead. Here's my box. I've got tubes, spinners, some floats, hooks, just kind of the essentials. Adam's got some worms. So you don't always, and of course we've got some spawn here.
Right here, baby.
But the pink worm, that's deadly, especially out west. So a lot of guys around here in the Midwest, they don't use worms, they don't use tubes. They're either fly fishermen or they're spawn fishermen. And I happened to grab the wrong pair of waders this morning. As you can clearly see, I've got my neoprenes, plus they got a nice hole in them right here. So I'm gonna be getting wet today. Not a whole lot I can do about that right now. One other thing I just want to point out, it's a warming trend. It's really nice out right now. So there's probably going to be fish going up on beds. And you know, we get a lot of comments from guys, negative comments from guys that are really against bed fishing, or you don't think you should be bed fishing, or it's unethical, or leave them alone, or blah, 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 blah. Let me tell you something, guys. If these were wild fish, I would agree 100% with you guys. Leave them alone. Let them spawn, let them do their thing. But there is very little natural reproduction in the region that we fish steelhead here in Wisconsin, you know, the southern part of the state, the mid-range part of the state. Now there's some good natural reproduction in Michigan, up on Lake Superior in their trips, because the water quality is a lot better. But yeah, even in Dora County, but around here, poor water quality, excuse me, means poor natural reproduction. So if we do see fish on beds, we will fish them, especially the fish up here that are unpressured. They'll go out of their way to eat a spinner. They'll go out of their way to eat a bead. But what we're not gonna do is we're not gonna force feed them. We're not gonna line them. We're not gonna just keep swinging baits in front of their mouths, because they swim like this, until you hook them in the mouth. I've been there, I've done that. It's just not fun for me to do that. I do enjoy catching them. We are gonna release all of our fish today, but hey, well, first we gotta go catch some fish. Get dressed up and get ready to rock. You ready? Let's go. We're hooked up. That did not take long.
On first drift with it.
Oh! Let's go. That did not take long. We're not bringing the net.
It's easy, man. I'll get it.
Look, guys, the parking lot's right behind us. How you guys doing?
Doing great.
And we got some people right here. We saw a fish move around in here, and that's probably the one. So Adam tried a bead first, and then he put a spawn sack on, and the deadly spawn sack. Let me help you out here. Just grab her by the tail. Come here. Got her, Adam. Come on down here. Look at that fish, guys. Just got here.
It's a rainbow trout.
Yep. We just walked out of the parking lot.
But mud.
And this is what, your first steelhead out of this creek?
Yeah, first time I ever fished it. I got him.
Got him? Oh, 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 oh.
Hand lining. Get over here. This is why I run 8-pound test.
Beautiful fish. Starting off first thing in the morning. Nice rainbow on the board. On the bead bag combo, guys.
Popped right out.
Nice little hen.
That's what it is.
Hey, there we go. There she goes. Nice work. All right, guys. So a real quick little lesson. So Adam ran a worm through here, no bites. A bead through here, no bites. He put a spawn bag on and bite right away, first drift. So got to mix it up. All right, so I showed you how to do all these different techniques for steelhead fishing. The last thing I want to go over again is bead fishing. Now, you can fish a bead under a float, but when the fish go up on the reds and the gravel, one of the most effective things to do is not even have a float. You can fish it on a fly rod, or you can fish a bead just with a spinning rod and a little split shot, cast it up in front of them, let it go by them, and they will swim out of the way and gobble it up, especially all of these unpressured fish. So, chow time on beads. Check this out. All right, guys, we got a couple fish spotted down here. I'm gonna try to put the sneak on them. Catch them. They're down there on the beds. There's 5, 6 fish. There's 2 more right here. There's 2 right in front of me here too. Working. Look at that fish right there. Big hen. Oh, dude, they are stacked right here. 6 fish in this red. Big buck right there. Oh, I should have kept my spinner on, dude. This would be a perfect spot for a spinner. Let's see if I can get him to go on a bead. See, I'm using this tree to hide me here. Oh, she wants it. Look at her chasing it. Look at her chase it. Oh! See her chase it? She's gonna eat it. Dude, if I had my spinner on, they'd eat, I think, right away. Boy, is she going right. She wants to eat it. She's gonna eat it. Look at them running on top. Oh, there's a big buck behind there too. She's right here in front of me now. She's got something stuck on her head. Someone's already snagged her. She's got a hook on her head. Let's see if I can get her to eat right here, guys. Got her. Look at it right here. Right here. Dude, video. You can't be. I need you, Adam. You gotta hang up the phone.
Oh, she's in the trees.
She's got me in the trees. I don't know if I'm gonna get her. In the mouth, guys. I saw her right in front of me eat it. Now she's got a hook on top of her head. I'm gonna try to go up here actually and land this fish without spooking these. Adam was taking a phone call. Nice male right here. She's all wrapped up, but definitely in the mouth. I saw her grab it, guys. She's just wrapped up. I'll show you that hook in her mouth. Is that sweet or what?
Yeah.
I love catching them, not snagging them. Oh yeah, now she's in the mouth. Now we're good. See the head shakes? It's important, guys, because we're really trying to catch these fish, not snag them. It'd be real easy to line them. But look at this. Look how she ate this. Come on down here, Adam. I want to show this real quick.
Camera.
Look at how she ate this. Yep, thank you.
Oh, I can't grab her.
Oh, there we go. Thank you. All right, got her. Oh, show this bead real quick. See, here's the bead, guys. She ate the bead. There's the hook right in her mouth.
Perfect corner shot.
Yep. Adam's gonna grab, so I'm gonna hold this fish up real quick. Show her to you. Right there, nice hen. We're gonna get her back. I'm gonna get a quick picture of this fish, and then we're gonna get her back. All right, I'm gonna get her back, guys. There she goes. So the deal is, guys, you know, I think I could have, there were 6 fish on beds there, and that one female was going way out of her way to eat that bead. I think I maybe would have caught them too if I swung a spinner in there, but man, when they are on the beds, real shallow, I just have a little tiny split shot, and I actually have a smaller rod that I use. It's easier to cast a smaller rod than a long steelhead rod, and just the bead. Real simple rig, but very effective. Okay guys, sorry, I just hooked a giant buck right here. He flew out of the water twice. He's gonna take me down. Look at this thing, Adam. He's a hog! Holy crap! Big giant steelhead in these little creeks. Oh, and he broke me off, just like that. That's what happens. I mean, you're fishing. That was probably a 12-pound fish that I hooked up, ran me underneath here. We're using 8-pound test, and he broke me off. But oh my God, was that epic or what? Holy cow, I love it. That's why I love coming to these little creeks, guys. We're gonna walk miles and miles, sneak up on them, fish the deep water with a float where you can't see the bottom. And when you see them up on beds, you take a float rig off and you just throw a split shot and a bead, or you swing a spinner in there and game on. That was epic. All right, so we're just wrapping up another awesome day on the tribs here. Just remember, you can catch these steelhead throughout the Great Lakes everywhere. Michigan, Ohio, Wisconsin, all over the place. If you're gonna get out here and do this, you wanna get yourself a good float rod. I'm just using a Lama Glass here. I love these rods, it's a red line. Got a good reel here, I like a Daiwa reel. And just some good floats here like we showed you before. I'm gonna be wrapping it up, guys. I gotta go home, meet up with the family. I just wanna say thank you very much for if you like my videos, do me a favor, hit that like button and help me meet my goal. I'm gonna work hard for the next year or two and try to get to 100,000 subscribers. I just have some goals, and that's one of them I'm trying to get to. I need your help. Thanks for watching my videos, and we'll see you next time.